Covering the islands of the Bahamas, ZNS Network presents The Bahamas Tonight.
Good evening and welcome to the Bahamas Tonight Weekend Edition. I'm LaDawn Davis. As always, it's great to have you with us. Topping the news this weekend, police are investigating two separate murders occurring just hours apart. After 3 this morning, a 22-year-old male resident of Hospital Lane was killed. Initial police reports indicate that a group of people got into an altercation at a business establishment in the Westridge Shopping Center. It is reported that the altercation extended to the parking lot where the victim was shot. 4 people are being questioned in connection with this matter. A few hours earlier, police were called to the McCullough Corner area off East Street, where another man was killed. Reports are that 2 males got into an altercation, which resulted in the victim being struck to the head with an object. A man is being questioned by police about this matter. The murder count is now 71. With 71 murders on the books already this year, a young woman who lost her stepson and 2 of her brothers 8 months apart has formed a support group to assist hundreds of children and their families who are affected and left behind to fight for justice. It may only be 2 months old, but the support group called Families of All Murdered Victims, or FOAM, has grabbed the attention of 10 grief-stricken families who lost a loved one due to a senseless act of violence. Maxine Roberts lost 3 relatives in the space of a year. Her 15-year-old daughter, Jafania Roll, was killed on April 13th last year. 3 weeks later, her son, Takoyo McKinney's lifeless body was found riddled with bullets. And just this Good Friday, her brother Ronnie was also murdered. Roberts says the only thing she wants is justice, especially for her young daughter.
On the 31st of this month, my daughter would have been 16, and to me, she was really innocent. She, had nothing to do with what was going on. One of the persons, they were in prison. They came out, and they're now deceased. And the main perpetrator, the best friend, he's in prison for something else. So it's like, there's no justice for my daughter.
Samantha Roll's boyfriend, Tyrone Ramming, was murdered on February 6, 2010 and left behind 3 children ages 1, 2, and 8 years old. Roll says his oldest daughter is having a hard time dealing with her father's death.
They had a bond, and to see a child go through, I never knew that a child could go through stress. And that there, I had to be strong for her. Pulling out of here, went ball straight round in the middle here, dropping out, falling down in class with grades and don't want to eat, not socializing. It's very disturbing.
Founder of FOAM, Candy Gibson, lost 2 brothers, Kanachi and Andrew Gibson. Kanachi was killed in April this year. Gibson says the support group will provide counseling and financial assistance for children and their families.
So often when our loved ones are murdered, we are hurting as adults. And if we are hurting, the kids left behind is also hurting. And if their issues are not addressed, they will grow up with that hate, that anger, that bitterness. They will take that on to their adulthood, and God forbid the next generation after them will be traumatized.
Police are questioning a 32-year-old male of Cool Acres in connection with the discovery of a body at Spikenard Graveyard yesterday afternoon. Police say shortly after 4 they received information that 2 men were seen disposing of garbage in a grave. Police responded and found the body of a male fully clad in an open grave. Investigations continue. Police confiscating 3 firearms. A 24-year-old male of Lobster Avenue, Golden Gate, was arrested this morning after he was found in possession of a handgun and ammunition. Police say he was in the area of Navy Lion Road when he was taken into custody. Meantime, a 28-year-old male of Golden Gate was arrested after being found in possession of 2 firearms and ammunition. Yesterday afternoon, police searched the suspect's home and found a handgun. They also went to Bamboo Boulevard, South Beach, where they conducted a search of a building and uncovered a shotgun. 2 R.M. Bailey students reportedly involved in an altercation on the school's campus yesterday, leaving one in hospital and the other being questioned by police. In a press statement, the Minister of Education, Science and Technology, the Honorable Jerome Fitzgerald, stated that he is saddened to know that 2 students were in summer school who were becoming involved in such activity. Minister Fitzgerald further stated that such violence confirms the necessity for the return of school policing to school campuses. He noted that the government believes that school policing is necessary to protect law-abiding school personnel and students as they focus on education. Additionally, police presence on school grounds would also discourage impulsive and reckless behavior by students and outsiders who seek to disrupt the harmonious environment of the school's campus. Going forward, the ministry will also introduce counseling for students enrolled in summer school who have behavioral issues. There's already police on some school campuses during the summer months hosting camps. The ministry will seek to have the influence of the police extended to include its summer programs. When we come back, a woman worthy of praise has been laid to rest today. That story and a whole lot more coming up.